Hello, MHR 324 class. My name is Mobilia, and I am doing my project on Japan. The person who I interviewed for this project is Abraham Lagarde. He told me he lived in the city of Iwakuni, which is right here. It is near Hiroshima. This is Abraham Lagarde. He was born in the city of Cebu in the Philippines. He later moved to the U.S., where he moved around a lot because he was in a military family, which later brought him to the city of Iwakuni in Japan, and for his high school years. And now he is at Cal Poly Pomona, hopefully going to graduate in the spring. He's currently a fourth year as a computer information systems major. And when he plans on when he gets his degree, he plans on trying to get a government job. Alright, so now on to the Japanese culture. For religions, it's mainly divided between Shinto and Buddhism for the most part. It's about an 84 to 96% range, where the rest of it is just minority religions like Christianity, Islam, and Hinduism. Another important aspect of Japanese culture is when you greet someone, it's proper to bow because it shows some respect. And another part of the culture is the popular culture, where the popular culture is things like the animes or anime or manga or arcades, stuff that everybody thinks of when they think of Japan. They have all the basic customs like birthdays, weddings, funerals. They're big into sports over there for tennis, baseball, and soccer. Baseball is actually really popular over there. Alright, so on to the business. Japan is the third largest economy in the world. Their major industries are banking, insurance, real estate, retailing, transportation, telecommunication. They're also the fifth best in the world for fishing per weight. They're also a leading nation in the scientific research development. And as for the business conduct, men are supposed to dress dark and conservative attire. Business suits are preferred. And women, they actually say to stay away from pants with their business attire because it could be a sign of disrespect or to Japanese men. It is also rude to blow your nose in public. They also value their personal space too, since they're in a densely populated area. So they value their personal space. Now, the next thing I'm going to talk about is Japan's food. A lot of their foods are mainly seafood. And Abe told me that they're really health conscious over there. And there's a lot of sit-down restaurants, whereas like in America, you see fast food joints everywhere. So, and they also have dining etiquette, where when you go in, you sit down, you get a hot towel. The hot towel is meant to wash your hands, and if you used it to wash your face or anything, it would be a sign of disrespect. So you just wash your hands. Bowls should never touch your mouth unless you're drinking soup from them. Soy sauce is it's rude to waste soy sauce because, well, it's a sign of disrespect. Soy sauce is really just for dipping. You don't pour it on your food. It's rude. It's rude to bite on your chopsticks. They're meant to spare your food, communal dishes or when you share, you never pass your food from one pair of chopsticks to another. It it recalls it recalls passing bones during a funeral. And also, something that's different about the Japanese culture is that you're supposed to eat what you're given. You can't really ask for a substitute like you could if you go into any place here in America. It's considered rude to change what the chef is making. For drinking, it's pretty interesting. You keep each other's drinks topped off, so everyone can get really drunk pretty fast. And then what you do is when you keep them topped off, your friend is supposed to pour you the drink while you hold out your cup or your sake dish or whatever or cup. And you hold it out and then you say thank you, and you repeat the process for your friend. Now here are some pictures of foods. This is ramen, sushi, tempura, and curry. And so that's just an example of some Japanese food. Now, this is my advice from Abe part. One of the first things he told me was that it's actually disrespectful to be playing loud music in public areas. He told me common courtesy is really important over there. Another thing he told me was that if you want to go over there, you should try and learn some of the language, even if you can only learn a little bit, because even knowing a little bit helps the communication process. Now, he also told me about the number 4 is something you want to stay away from over there, because in Japanese the number 4 can be pronounced as shi, which also means death. So there's a negative light to the number 4. And then the final thing he told me was that in Japanese, like, a hard work ethic is really important in Japan. And that is it. Thank you, MHR 324 students, for listening and viewing my assignment. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Blackboard. Thank you.